Well, guys, I'm going to try doing what I did yesterday, and I'm going to film with the front camera. I'm going to show y'all Survivor right there, hanging out in the living room. But Ladybird's outside sunbathing. I'm worried about my baby, though. One of her eyes, well, both of her eyes are real red. Ladybird's are, and both of her eyes are real red, and one's kind of got some matting wanting to start. Let's see if this works. Hold on. Okay. I think we got it. I'm just doing this because for me, I really enjoyed the way that this type of video turned out yesterday when I was talking about the toys and action figures. So I'm just going to be practicing here and there about doing this because I can't see what it's looking like, but as long as it's running and I know I'm in the shot, then it's fine. So this is just going to be something new for me, and I'll get better at. I'm just sitting thinking about, hold on, burning some sage there. Try to burn it every day, if not every other day, if I've got it. But I've been thinking, well, obviously I've got a lot to think about, but where do I start? So with Ladybird, I was thinking, she's either like, I know that sometimes their eyes are watery or maybe matted, can be a cold, but then, my neighbor said also allergies, and I didn't even ever think about that, which, actually a lot of the food products we feed our animals, if you're not, which I can't afford to buy the stuff that ain't bad, a lot, you know what I mean? Like most of your dog foods and cat foods are highly processed, ran through a big heat process, especially the dry stuff. And they're, in the process that they're using, turns some of the stuff that would be okay, there's byproducts produced that's not listed in the ingredients or anything, and those can be detrimental to both cats and dogs. This is things I've learned along the way, but like I said, I've never been able to go buy the stuff that they claim. And now also in this research, I've learned a lot of the brands that are high dollar brands and supposed to be the healthiest, and there's nothing and this and that. The video I saw said that even on most of those brands, if they're using any of the same process, especially like I said, to make the dry food, it goes through a big heated ordeal. But I just got back from Dollar General, and when I looked at Ladybird, she's out in the yard. She was a little more tired this morning, a little less. She didn't jump right off the bed when I said, "Do you want to go for a walk?" But she did want to go. She just, you can tell that her eyes are, she don't know, she's tired and her eyes are bothering her. But she's out there in the sun, and I keep, she's my ultimate. She's the baby. She's my baby, my big baby. In this video, I'm just kind of, I'm winging this one too. But there's a lot of different things I want to address, I think. One, for instance, is this. Look at this. Happy Cloud. Happy. Man, come on, man. You can't be mad forever because I forgot to put you in that video yesterday. I mean, I know, man, it was about action figures and comic books and... Okay, man, I know you ain't talking to me, so I'm not going to sit here and talk to a wall. Happy, we'll get you squared away. You can be, I'll remember next time, and the next time I'm doing something all about toys. Heck, even if it ain't about toys, okay? Hey, Mr. Cloud. Mr. Cloud. Yeah. What's up, Happy? I'm I'm not really mad, man. I understand you. You've had a lot going on, man. I've had. I'm so, you know, I am a happy cloud, but I am not. I've been hardened. My heart's been broken because of these puppies and everything. And anyway, Mr. Cloud, I can't hold nothing against you. At least I'm in this video, right? Yeah, man. It's all good, and I'm glad you're at least talking to me. So let me get back to the people, okay, buddy? Hold on. We're not gonna worry about time, are we? No, Miss Happy. I'm just so thrilled that you're. Now you're looking at me. You'll at least look, Happy. From yesterday after that video till I found him, he had his back turned me the whole time. He was just so upset. So there you go. That's what's been going on with me and him. But also, I wanted to let everybody know I've got something in mind that I'm working towards, a video. The reason I'm going to say this, first, let me tell you, I'm meaning for a video to be another, it'll be kind of a storytelling, and I'm trying to think exactly how to go with it. But it's something about when I've been on the streets and stuff, and relating to homelessness or just being in dire situations and needing help. And, and the reason I say this is because I want to put thought into this video, because right now I'm going to shout out real quick. There's a channel you can go to and check out. And we were talking yesterday. They're in the Colorado area. But they do homeless outreach, like, it's not religiously based or nothing, but it's called Radical Changes. Now, actually, I can't speak for anybody's religious views, but all I know is what I'm saying. I don't know their affiliation with any of that. All I know is that they're trying to help people that are on the streets or down and out. They'll do videos of someone on the streets because they'll go out, and I think they give out, or they'll talk to people, and if they got stuff they can give to them that might be helpful. And then they do interviews with homeless people, which I personally don't like saying homeless myself, because everywhere I've gone is my home. Wherever I lay my head, whether it's under a tree, in a tent, on a couch, in a floor. But I understand the world views it differently. Everybody, you got to remember, at some point in time, we didn't all just have homes. Our home was wherever we roamed. But anyway, so there you go. Radical Changes. Check that channel out. They're also on Instagram. I don't know where else all you can find them. But, I mean, I will do a more extensive video and think about what I'm going to share from my point of view in a story type way of when I've been on the streets and lived that way, because I did it for 20-something years off and on. And I will be saying in that video, as I say now, all of those times were my own choice to do it. I've never blamed circumstances or anybody else. It was just me. And I do know there is a percentage, but I'm going to tell you it's pretty small, but there is a percentage of people that fall into circumstances and, beyond their control, and they end up in situations they never believed they would have been in. But that being said, and I'll go back over this in the video I do, where I really hardcore plug Radical Changes, because I just, I'm going to try to help. If you're doing good and, it ain't got nothing to do, like I don't care about political affiliation, religious affiliation. If you're wanting to help and you're doing good in the world, now, you know what I'm saying? I am concerned about people spiritually, but if we're kind of trying to help do something good for the world, then I'm still going to help support you, if that makes any sense. That being said, I'm just putting that out there so that we don't get things twisted. We can have differences and still help one another. I think this video is going well. The reason also I brought that up is that at church the other day, there's an older man. He's an older black man that I hadn't seen the last Well, I went a few weeks that I didn't go to church, but it had been it'd been a little while since I'd seen him, and I have his number. He wanted me to call him. I've called him a couple of times, and he never returned it. But I wasn't concerned about that. If Sunday I had not seen him, I was gonna ask around and see what was going on because he is older. He uses a cane. One Sunday a few months ago, he actually had a seizure and kind of went out of it for a while. And that's how we got to talking because the next week I was talking to him and we talked just briefly before service and he wanted to give me his number and I got it. Now listen, the reason I bring him up is that he asked me Sunday. He told me he was really busy and why. I didn't know this. His actual profession, he was an active lawyer for a long time. He is actually still practicing law, but he's helping people with disabilities, certain other things right now, or just any legal aspect that they may need help with. People that have gotten in trouble and he might know them or whatever, he's helping them. And, so he's got health issues, but he's doing what he can. And the reason he had not gotten back with me was because he has founded like some sort of feeding thing and outreach in Birmingham, Alabama, where he's helping people on the streets. I don't know how often this is, but he was, that's what he had been busy with because he said he had not been in the local area. And I understand after he told me, he just probably didn't see the need to reach out and tell me yet. I don't know. But that being said, he said on Sunday, he said, not this week that I'm in, but the following week, we could make time to talk because he is wanting to do some sort of setting up something. I don't know if he's talking about weekly, what he's talking about, but I think he's wanting to do something very similar to what he's already done in Birmingham and I think elsewhere. But he knows all the legal things he's got to do. He knows how to talk to the community and pull churches together and other people out of the community to make these things happen. But I think he lived in Birmingham or is from there, but he lives here. And because he said he wants to get back to there, but he just couldn't live there no more because of just things, I guess bigger city and stuff. He said he can hear himself think here. So that being said, I was really excited about that because when I found out he has education and is a lawyer, that also gave me a twinkle in the eyes like, oh, well, because I told him, I said, I've been on the streets many a times and I also have something that you could be helping me with too. But I'm going to sit down or on the phone. I don't know if we'll meet in person. Next week, I'm going to talk to him, see what he's asking of me because he wants me to help. He thinks that I might be a pivotal point or I might be someone that can help him get this established in this area. And I was really grateful that he's asking me. So as I get to know him and I can share with him what I'm wanting to do, found a nonprofit and also help people, but in many ways, not just people on the streets, I want to be influential before you even get to a dire situation. But, first I got to get myself out of these situations where I got to get some things in order too in my own self. So it's just but I'll let y'all know about that. And so that's exciting because he may be able to help me move forward with the process that I already know how kind of to do, but him being a lawyer, and then who knows, he might help me he might be on the board of directors for me because, he can help me figure out some things if he's already been doing this stuff. Anyway, there you go. I wanted to share that with y'all. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. That's about it. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody. Oh, also, I wanted to know, I know that none of y'all thought this, but I do want to say that I wasn't making any of these videos this week and showing y'all my emotions and all that. As you know, I didn't ask for anybody's help as far as actually needing anything physically. But even though y'all know I wasn't, like, I don't want anybody thinking that I'm doing anything for charity for myself. But that being said, I am so impressed with who has reached out through comments on my social media just to tell me they're there if I need them. And then, there's been a couple of people that have helped me without me asking, like from the church guy that morning to April later that day, or that day sending a little something to help me be able to get what I need to get for them, and to another friend reaching out yesterday and being told today that I should have some wormer being delivered tomorrow. So at least if that comes, I can give some wormer to Lady Bird and the puppy, and because they both probably, even though Lady Bird ain't showed no bad, but they both still would need it and everything. So I just wanted to say I really appreciate that. And let's if you're commenting and you see anybody commenting and they're in a bad place, show them some support too. I'm not saying send them something, but if you see someone commenting in my videos, but they're also addressing something going on with their life that's bothering them, I would like to ask the community, send them, like, just reply to them and say, hey, I'm here, or I'm praying for you. Let's all try to work together with this, That's the whole point of the channel. You're going to have some fun stuff, like toy stuff, and if you don't know, this guy's known as the painter because his favorite color was red, and that's the story they made up for the station and the town. People that don't know think it's just paint, where he painted so much and he used red so often. People that do know he killed a bunch of people and a bunch of things but he feels bad about it, and he's come full circle. So they gave him a position. So that's where you go. You got the painter, and the ones that need to know his backstory know it, and the ones that don't get the story they tell the town and the station and all that. And he's also somebody that you send, if you're having an issue and then whoever's in charge says, how do we address this issue? If it's so severe, the painter will come see the person that's causing a problem. And if he's giving you a message, you might want to listen to the message, because that would be the last time he gives you a message. But if it's been such a dire thing that the people in charge decide just go and take care of this problem, then you don't even get the verbal message. So anyway, and that's just that. That's, the painter. And have a good day, everybody. Over and out. Mr. Cloud, say to the eternal moment, over and out. Again, ditto, ditto, ditto. Much love, blessings, take care, have a great day.